If you're looking for a minimal satchel bag, maybe for travel, for every day, something not too bulky but also something that can fit quite a bit, enough to get you through the whole day or two, then this EDC setup might be just for you. Lately, I've been getting a lot of questions on this specific bag that I always have with me during my travels, and also every day in the UK here I carry around. And so it's time for me to ungatekeep this information. It's a black satchel bag from Muji. Their travel series is really cool, especially, you know, the wallets. This pouch I couldn't find anywhere in the UK at the time, and so when I got the chance to go to Japan last December, I quickly bought it. The first thing I did when I landed was go Muji and buy that bag. So this bag is a pouch, but you can purchase a strap separately, which kind of sucks, but it's not too bad. And with this, you can choose which pouch you kind of want, which is perfect. You can get like a phone one, but I chose this rectangular one because it's meant to, you know, fit everything. So let me show you my EDC setup for travel and for everyday use. Now, let's start off with my phone. I carry a Samsung S22 Ultra everywhere I go. This phone back then has an amazing camera. The telephoto lens was back then super cool to me, and I can take amazing pictures with it. It's my first phone that wasn't handed down to me, which is great. And I took so many pictures with it, and I'm so glad I got a really good camera with the phone. However, now that I have my own camera, the big Sony camera, I don't think it's worth it to get a new phone specifically for the camera. I'm looking to downgrade, you know, get a secondhand phone, a little bit smaller and a little bit more compact when it becomes unusable. With the phone, I have a MagSafe case, and you know, MagSafe is super convenient for attachments, especially tripods. For example, this tripod I got from AliExpress, and it's just a little phone stand that is collapsible, and I don't put it on my phone all the time. However, I do carry it with me, especially on the coach, the plane. I use it so much to watch Netflix and it's super useful. Honestly, love it so much. Taking group pictures with it is amazing, and it's great because I can hand it to my friend who might have an iPhone, who might not have a MagSafe case, and it will work pretty fine just for a quick stand. With that, I have a lanyard, and that's just for safety. Especially in London, you know, you gotta hold your phone quite tight. The strap gives me a bit of reassurance when I'm using my phone, when I might have a lot of things in my hands and I might want to, you know, hold the phone quite weirdly. Just gives me reassurance and a little bit of security. Now, for my charging situation, I really love this power bank. It's the Anker Zolo, I think, power bank, and it's a 10,000 milliamp battery with a 30-watt built-in wire, which is really cool because it helps me carry less wires, which is so convenient. I love that. And it's 20 watts charging speed for the power bank, so it charges pretty quickly, charges my phone 30 watts really quickly. It's really good. With the power bank though, I added a MagSafe ring onto it just because I did not want to spend money on a MagSafe power bank because I hate wireless charging. It's too hot, it's too slow, and especially in a hot climate, your phone probably won't even charge because it stops. So I added the MagSafe ring with the inbuilt wire. It just works so amazingly. It's quite a strong hold too, so I don't really have to worry. And if I am a bit worried, I always have the lanyard. It's something I highly recommend you do for power banks that are a bit heavy and you might want to just hold instead of holding your phone. Adding this magnetic ring from like AliExpress just is really cheap and just works so well. Now, I carry a Type-C wire around me, not because of charging, but it does help, but because I carry my camera around a lot, and so sometimes I want to quickly access my pictures and share them on the spot. And how I do that is just I use this wire, plug it into my camera, plug it into my phone. It works so well. It's 100 watt and magnetic, so it coils up really nicely. Makes everything a little bit more clean looking. However, it's really thick. But just because of durability, this one's a lot nicer and better. And also it's magnetic. It's kind of cool. Now, you know, for times when you might need a bit more than 10,000 milliamps, for times when you're out and about and 10,000 milliamps might not be enough, I always carry with me, if I don't think a 10,000 milliamp battery will work, is a slim charger. Now, this charger is really cool because I bought it because it's so light, it's so travel friendly, so thin, so small, so compact. And it comes with a travel adapter, which is my lord and savior because I am in the UK. UK plugs are so funny. They're amazing, well engineered, well designed, but are quite bulky. So having this adapter will make this bag a lot slimmer, which is nice, but also gives me the option to, you know, use it in the UK and use it in America, Japan, I think Thailand too, Vietnam. So yeah, I love this charger. It's 65 watts. It has a Type-C and a USB, which is amazing because I might charge two things at once. And it splits to 45 watts and 12 watts, which is amazing too because my phone is 45 watt charging and you know, I might charge my power bank on the side. I have a small power bank for, you know, day trips, things like that, where a 10,000 mAh battery is just insane to bring. And it's wireless, but this one is broken. And I'm so glad it broke because I hate wireless charging. And I always carry a spare Type-C wire anyway, so this doesn't charge but holds onto my phone really well. And I don't have to worry about this phone overheating while charging, and I don't have to worry about this charging wirelessly while charging via wire. I know some power banks come with an option to turn it off, which should be the case for this, but actually this was given to me and there's no power button. There's only a Type-C wire, 20 watts for both in and out and 15 watts wireless. This is just great because, you know, 10,000 milliamps is a bit too bulky. Now for my keys, obviously I carry my keys everywhere I go. I have a little bit of tape just, you know, for privacy. I carry a Samsung tag because I am in the Samsung ecosystem, which is great to, you know, have a little bit of reassurance in where everything is, especially my checked luggage, especially if I carry my satchel around and I'm a little bit naive on where I place it, just gives me a bit reassurance. And if I lose my keys, I can just use my phone and make it beep and locate it too. But also that I carry a really spare nifty little charging adapter thing. So this charger is pretty cool because it has an iPhone charger, and that is it. I only bought this because it's an iPhone charger. It's a Type-C wire but with USB and also an lightning adapter, which is great. For when my friends have iPhones and they need a bit of charge, I can just quickly charge their phone with this wire with my power bank. Or I can use the slim battery that I have with my phone and charge it just like this. It's also great for emergencies because sometimes my power bank dies, sometimes I forget it, and my phone's running low and I can just plug it into the little bus ports to get some quick charge. Next up, I have my wallet and I have my coin pouch. This I know might not fit the aesthetic, but it's my aesthetic. I love this wallet. I bought it in the London National Gallery and I love it so much. I love the Van Gogh painting a lot and it's blue. I would have got the Monet one, but they didn't have it available in the gallery gift shop. They do have it online though, so maybe I'll get it next time. And I have a little string attached to it with my little Minori charm. It's something I got the first time I visited Tokyo and I love it so much. It brings me luck. Hopefully, you know, my wishes come true from it. I don't know, but I just like to keep it around with me. With that, I carry a little map, a Hankyu map, just because I hop between Kansai and Tokyo Prefecture a lot. Using the Hankyu lines a lot, I just like to have it with me. It's also funny because this ticket, this foreigner pass, was so good for value. It costed 700 yen, maybe £3.50, to have an all-day pass on the trains, in the Hankyu trains. However, they don't have it anymore. They got rid of it, and so I keep it as a little reminder of how lucky I was. It's just nice. Good map. And my coin purse is a little rabbit thing. It's really cute, you know. I still use cash in the UK and I still would use cash while I'm traveling. You know, when you're traveling, sometimes cash is king, especially in Asia. Next up, I have my passport holder and my passport. Obviously, I do not carry this around with me all the time, but if I am traveling, I probably do. You know, by law, as a foreigner, in a lot of countries, you have to carry around some kind of ID, or if not, your passport, which is really important because you want to keep that safe, and you also want to keep it with all the necessary documents that comes with traveling, tax-free receipts, I don't know, your international driving documents, whatever. So having just a passport holder helps a little bit. Honestly, I've seen really cool passport holders with pens, notebooks next to it. I just don't see the point in that. I have to carry my passport everywhere. A slim travel passport holder works so well to keep everything, all the papers, all the documents, receipts, whatever, in one place next to your passport. Good enough for me. I use it all the time and I bought this in Korea and I love it so much. Some may argue like, what's the point of a passport holder when you have to take it out to show to the immigrations or whatever? And yeah, I do see the point in that. But when I went shopping a lot, when I had a lot of documents, receipts to bring, I realized I also needed a receipt kind of folder, and that just works with the passport. So that is why. Next up I carry with me is a little Shupatto bag, which is an eco bag. It's so nice. I love this bag so much. And what it is it just basically your normal eco bag. However, it's an accordion style fold. It's super useful. I love it so much. That looks like something else. It's super useful. It looks like a garbage bag sometimes, and I just find that so funny because it's like it's a really bougie garbage bin. Actually, and I do use it as a bin too, especially when traveling. You know, you might not see any bins anywhere you go, and you know, we don't litter here. We love the environment. We love our world. That is why I carry this. It's super useful, especially when you're doing some shopping and you need some bags, and you know, we love the environment. We also do not pay for bags. We use our own reusable bags. You know, let's manifest that again. Sometimes they ask you if you want a bag and you don't know how to respond because you didn't understand them, because it's a different country and you pay a bit extra for that bag, which was not necessary, and you feel guilty that the environment is dying. Eco bag, love it. This bag is quite compact too. However, if I clip it onto my bag, which I normally do, it does sometimes unveil and looks like this while I'm walking around. Doesn't look the most appealing thing ever. Sometimes I just put it inside my bag. Also, like, folding this does take a little bit of getting used to, especially getting it right. And so it's not the most convenient, but it is also very convenient compared to other eco bags. That is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little what's in my bag, little EDC setup. I love watching these videos so much, and I thought to do one myself, and I really hope you enjoyed it. And so I cannot wait to see you in the next video. A lot coming up in the future, so I'll see you there.